Hello there, welcome back to Norway. So last time we took Shelland. We also set up a, what I like to call, forward operation base in Napoli. We'll be using that to try and catch the Pope and the other people and unload gold, of course. And we also managed to reform the Faith. I'm currently Fylkir of the Norse Faith, which is great, but I think we need to go for elected monarchy here. No vassal count or above has a negative opinion of you. Well, a lot of these guys don't like me. Heretic. What the hell? Are you a heretic? Yeah, she is a heretic. So what I might have to do here to fix this is most likely, well, the telemark guy can probably be bribed. Or I can just go for killing him. Whatever floats your boat. And I'll probably go ahead and create the Duchy of East Iceland. We also have the problem of the guys down here not being of the right religion. But as I said, I can probably go ahead and just bribe them. We'll see how that works out. But for now, I'll probably send these guys down south to do some more raiding. I'll probably get into a little bit of trouble with my vassals though. So we'll see how it plays out. Not really too much else to do. So it could get interesting. Really could. We'll see how it all works out. There's actually an achievement to assassinate your wife. Judging by the fact that we do have good odds to do that, we're going to try to pull that off right now. Useless tugs. They maimed her. Not really the best. They are useless still. And there we go. They managed to murder her. And she died under suspicious circumstances, which is great. Did I get the achievement? I have no idea. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Until death do us apart. Well, that came a little bit too soon, I guess. So, let's see here. Can I remove her? Not really the interesting part. West African, not interesting. Slavic, Minusko. Tengri? I wish for a... Let's see, let's sort by religion and see what we can find here. Norse, Old Norse, Slavic, Minusko, Tengri, and some West Africans. What I really want here is a Zoroastrian ruler, but apparently, or wife, but apparently I can't do that. What if I did this then? Arrange marriage with moi. No, I'm still too far away, it seems like, which is kind of bad. So let's get married with someone else. I need probably someone of Slavic culture to try and get a Slavic kid. And the reason, or Slav, the reason is quite simple. I want to create Russia. There's an achievement to do that as well. So let's see here if we can find what I'm looking for. Polish, Russian. Not what I'm looking for here, unfortunately. Aren't there any, let's see, culture-wise? Russian! They've all turned Russian. That's a little bit bad. But yeah, I'll go ahead then and do a little bit of raiding and see if we can find the head of well, a religion to sacrifice and include. I don't know if I can actually do that after I've been reformed, but I would presume so. I believe there's 5 or 10 years between every time you can do it. So let's see here. Who do we want to marry then? Do we want to marry someone else? That's a big question right now. I think I'll actually take her. She has good stats all around. It should probably work out just fine. Let's see how things go. So I opted for actually just bribing people with titles and money in order to be able to change to elective. Elective is going to be quite important if, well, how should I put this? In order to do what I want to, elective is going to be important. And let's see here. Who do we want to have as the next king? Probably Sylvie here. He's going to be the next king. We're going to, I'm pretty sure, do a little bit of, not really a little bit. We're going to do a lot of expansion. It should be interesting. Polish, Hungarian. Are there seriously no one who's still... Oh, I could always try Russian. We'll see how that works. Hopefully it will be what's necessary. We'll see how it goes. And I just realized I can actually go for Holy Wars right now. We're going to go for Holy War for Vestergaardland. He's actually Old Norse, which makes things even more, well, interesting here. I'm also become married. I'm going to take the gold. I have enough prestige to last me a lifetime. Quite literally. So, who do we want to fight here? This guy, potentially. And let's take a little bit of extra tank. So yeah, we're going to, I think, cause a little bit of trouble here. And we are going to aim at getting this guy's lands, if possible. I have to check who is fighting here. Östergötland, so he's actually fighting one of my vassals here. But I'm a little bit unsure. Can I fight Pomerania here? Can I... Yeah, I can actually start holy warring in the northern part here. So we're going to holy war for a lot of land, which could potentially backfire horribly. But we are going to aim at creating Scandinavia, so I'm going to do that. I'll probably also go ahead and try and take Wales, of all places. And the reason is simple. By taking Wales, I can create a very small kingdom. Very small secondary kingdom in order for that empire title. So that is the goal. I'm a little bit unsure here what I actually want to do with this. Work of Angerman land. Well, I can actually end this war, and I'm pretty sure both of those are actually my vassals, so I should be fine. Nope, apparently not. I did get a temple though, which is kind of cute, but doesn't really help me. And he is at war with one of my people, so to speak, so I think it should be fine to just leave things as they are. And we're also going to plot to kill... No, we're not going to plot to kill him, but he is all Norse, and that puts things in a better perspective. But yeah, I'm going to try and take the coast here. We're probably going after Finland as well, and we're going to aim at forming Scandinavia before we do anything else, I think. I have to know if I can actually perform a blood, and I'm pretty sure I will be able to soon, but we'll see. For now, I'll be doing a lot of holy wars, and potentially I might actually get enough piety here to make something work, I guess. Great Holy War for Pomerania. I want to declare a Great Holy War for Pomerania? Probably not. If I want to declare a Great Holy War for something, it's probably Rus or something like that. Hungary, perhaps? Italy? I'm a little bit unsure here. I probably actually will go for Great Holy War for Denmark, something like that. I'm a little bit unsure. But for now, we'll simply go for a regular Holy War, and we'll save the Great Holy War for, well, until it actually can be used with integrated manner, so to speak. So, let's fight this war and see what we end up with here. So, Filthy Harold received a crushing blow to head in battle and will not stir from his repose. So, I'm actually become incapable right now, and I got a regent. And also, I got uppity, so to speak. I declared war on 4 minor rulers here, and as a result of that, I currently lost a battle, and I might actually be crushed here. And my heir here got, well, he got caught. So I think what we're going to have to do here is actually surrender, which will cost me a pretty penny. Or offer white peace to most of these people, I'm a little bit unsure. It'll still hurt quite a bit, to be perfectly honest, and my wallet will suffer from this. This was a idiotic idea, I dare say, and I might actually lose my retinues as well, and that will in turn mean that I've actually lost quite a bit of my retinues already. So I think what we will do is just dismiss the troops, all of them, and we'll try to re-stable them. We'll go for white peace with whomever we can. Unfortunately, I will lose quite a bit of things here. As you can see, moral authority will suffer, a lot of other things. I'll have to see if I can white peace with these others, but also the Norse revolt here. 1400 men, that needs to be dealt with, so there's a lot of annoying smaller things that causing upright here, but yeah. I definitely need to end these wars, and I also need to try and, well, first of all, fix the budget deficit. And white peace with this guy, and then I'll see what I'll do with the other, well, problems here. I might have to go for arresting someone, but I don't know. There we go, I died. Comatose in bed. Luckily enough, I had a lot of cash with this guy, so that worked out fairly alright. And it seems like Russian Slav should be a good combination for forming Russia. Hopefully, but I can't really guarantee anything. My heir will be, I think, my brother, or my now brother. I want to raise this up to medium. I think I do. Let's just do that, and military-wise, we are also a little bit in trouble here. As you can see, not really that many Levi's I can raise up. So we'll have to wait a little bit before we can deal with those rebels, and otherwise I have put myself in kind of an awkward spot here. I am very tempted now, however, to go as soon as I can for a Great Holy War against the Danes. As per the usual agreement, I apparently have something somewhere. Probably down in Napoli. Well, I can almost guarantee it's down in Napoli. So I got a sister with a hair lip, that's not good either. So a lot of things aren't going my way right now. I think that should be fine. We'll go for Great Holy War for Denmark as soon as I get the troops for that. And with that, we're getting closer to the other things. We'll also go for Holy Wars against the Quens. We'll probably just try to take Finland before anything trying to do this again. And I have no idea if I can actually just white peace these guys. I probably can't. And I don't really have the money to pay for whatever else there. So what we'll do now is raise up troops, try to deal with the uprising. And I'll see what I'll do with those guys. I might actually just have to try to go for a white peace, march my army down there. Who knows? We'll see how it plays out. I have a couple of problems right now, and one of them is this Jarl here. He is Old Norse. I've already attempted to kill him once with a plot. I need him to die, and a second reason is because he's part of the Independence faction. If I kill him, however, I should be perfectly safe. There are some other issues here, like this guy of Hariadal, and well, a couple of other issues. I would like to exchange him with family members, and I probably will be able to down the line. Luckily enough, I managed to at least kill this guy. The kid should be a little bit easier to get my hands on, so to speak, and imprison him. And yes, I will be going after every single ruler in the kingdom right now. I think I'll do a completely clean sweep, so to speak. I do have at least some family members. It should be safe to assume that I can kill everyone and hand everything over to a family member, even duchy-wise. It's a potential thing that I might have to do here. So yeah, I am going to go after everyone, but how I'm going to do it is a little bit out in the open, since, well, it's going to be costly no matter what I do. So I think what we do first and foremost is go after the Swedish here, or go after the counts, everything really. I'm going to, well, deal with everything down the line, but for now I'll just cause a little bit of... this will be kind of a purge, but it'll also be problematic to do so, and the reason is rather simple. By doing this purge, everyone will hate me, everyone in my court, which includes my family, as far as I know. I'm not really completely sure, but I would at least assume that. Either here is not really a problem, since I could just hand it over to her and then they'll both get it. I'll probably give him Telemark and Rogaland then. Can I plot to revoke something? I can plot to revoke the county of Hålogaland, which is up here. Good. We're going to do that plot, I think. And it seems like I will get everything that I need to pull that through. Good. I'm going to try and plot as many, well, counties, countries, whatever you want to call it, as possible before we go for a, well, more murderous approach. We'll see how it plays out. So, we won the war here and I've taken Hålogaland. I'll probably banish this guy and take Nomedal as well. And also a lot of cash. The problem here is, of course, that this way of doing things is going to cause me a ton of trouble down the line. For now, however, I'm very tempted to just keep on using the imprison tactic, imprison, and then if things go bad, war. And I'll probably also just keep on handing, or keep at least most of the land in my hands for the time being. I'll hand it over to family members, mostly down the line. But for now, I'll just try and take as much land as possible. No idea how well this will actually turn out, but I will at least get some gold. So potentially I can rely on mercenaries if that becomes a necessity, which it probably will. We'll simply have to try and see how it all works out. I can also get a boosted military organization, which gives me a second retinue. But I'll use this for, well, as long as I can before I get the independence revolt on my hands, and I'll also try to deal with the Swedes here, and then we'll see how everything, well, plays out. I'll probably also go ahead and take the islands here and use the two duchies basically as a, well, I'll probably allow one ruler to control it all, family member of course, to make completely sure that we have it under control. But for now, I'll just keep on with the imprison banish tactic, see how far it can actually take me. Apparently not too far, but we'll just siege here and see what happens, and hopefully I can make something work, but it's not guaranteed. It could very well turn ugly rather fast. And I'll probably get assassinated, which is kind of bad, but hopefully I can make it work. As you see, even this guy hates me, so As I said, assassination is very much a possibility here, which is kind of bad, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can make this work somehow. We'll simply have to wait and see how it all plays out, more or less. So I've been doing a lot of imprisoning and banishing. As you can see from the map now, this is everything that I hold personally. I'm going after Nordland, Elplan, Heyerdahl, basically everything else I own too before I end it, stop it, so to speak. And the reason for that is simple. Then I'll be able to hand everything out to mostly, I think, my family members more than anything else. It should be perfectly alright. And the reason why I haven't actually gotten any revolts on my hands, you're probably thinking, why the hell haven't he been murdered by revolts? The simple reason is, every time I take a holding, their percentage goes down, because I command more troops personally. I also get more... I don't think I get a higher retinue cap, but at least I get a higher levi here, as you can see, by, well, imprisoning and murdering everyone. Of course, everyone thinks I'm a murderous twat here, but that's perfectly alright. I'm earning a lot of cash, I'm getting, well, virtually everything that I want here, and I'm going to keep on doing this until everything is mine. So I'll just do that, and once I'm done, I'll get back here. So, as you can see here from this map now, we are getting closer. I have these 3 locked up. No, I only have these 2 locked up, so there's 5 counties left to go. In other words, 100 piety. With my piety gain, it's probably not going to go too well. So what we're going to do here is just be happy with what we got. I believe most of these are Norse anyway, and I'm going to have counts above them. So it's not like it's too much of a problem. What I will do, however, I think, is allow these 2 to be banished first, or at least one of them, for the simple reason that it will, well, it doesn't really matter when I banish them, because it will be the same result. Everyone hates my guts. So, first priority here, find members of my family and give them land. And I'm going to do that. Once I've done that and hand out at least some of the land, or no, we'll actually wait until next time to have most of the land, but as you can see here, the purge worked out very well to my advantage here. I have no idea how much tyranny I actually accrued here. Let's check. 1160 points of tyranny. That's not bad. But we'll probably try and, well, deal with that next time to some degree. I might actually get murdered in doing so, but we'll also probably try and get some raiding done. We'll see. So, I'll hand out my 33 counties next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.